Oh my God, you had me so scared. You were shot? I don't believe this. What happened? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Now that you're here. I should have told you this a long time ago, but I love you. Nathan, I never stopped. I need you so much.
Philip, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be on your honeymoon?
You don't know?
What are you talking about?
Oh, my God. That's right. You left the wedding early. You weren't there when it happened.
When what happened? Wait, are you and Melanie still together?
Nathan. Nathan.
Hey.
You're here.
Yeah. I thought you were on your honeymoon with Philip. I mean, what? If I would have known, I would have never left town.
Oh, you left town. That's why you weren't here.
Are you kidding me? I would have been here in a heartbeat. What happened?
I kind of took a bullet.
Yeah. Is that why there's a cop out front still?
There's a cop out front?
Yeah. Wait, do they think you're still in danger?
I don't know, I guess.
Oh, I don't believe this.
Yeah, I'm kind of having a hard time digesting that one myself.
Okay, well, are you going to be okay?
Do you even care?
What do you mean, do I even care? Of course I care.
What? How could that have happened?
It's okay.
It's okay that Vivian got into Melanie's room. Where was the guard?
She got past him.
Oh, God.
Hey, I beefed up security. Melanie is fine. She was sedated when Vivian was in the room. She doesn't remember much about what happened.
What did happen?
When Philip got there, Vivian was alone in the room.
So if Philip hadn't come in when he did,
Hey,
Bo...
Carly, it's handled.
No, it's not handled. There's only one person who can take care of Vivian, and that's me.
Daniel, you're here without your fiancée, that lovely girl. What a shame. And what do I owe this?
Now, cut
lovely
the crap,
visit?
and you listen to me. You are not going to make another nasty insult or lift a finger towards anyone I care about ever again.
Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
I don't know what this is about.
I'm sure you do. This is about your little visit to Melanie's room.
What are you talking?
No, I told you to drop the act. Tell me what you were doing there. Say it. Just say it. I'm begging you. Tell me what you
It
were...
wasn't.
I'm just getting a few things clear with your house guest. That's it.
What things?
I don't want her going near Melanie again.
She knows she's not supposed to do that.
Really? Maybe she needs a little refresher course. Now, she waited until the guard's attention got diverted, and she went right into Melanie's room.
I can
Really?
explain that.
No, let me explain. So when Philip got there, Melanie was asleep and Vivian here. Well, she was just hovering over her. So why don't you do the math?
I was just trying to make her
Well,
comfortable.
that's what you wanted it to look like, but you got interrupted, didn't you? Huh? Yeah, trying to finish what you started? You trying to kill her?
I don't get how you're the only one who can handle her. I mean, just leave Vivian up to me.
Listen to me. You have been getting me out of scrapes since I got back here, but it's not fair that you should have to clean up my messes, okay? It's not fair to Melanie either. I spent my whole life trying to protect her, and I blew it. And the thing is that Vivian doesn't really want to hurt Melanie. I'm the one she wants. I killed Lawrence, so I should have to pay.
I don't like where this is going.
You get your bail money back.
What do you plan on doing?
I'm going to plead guilty.
Oh, for crying out loud.
I mean it. You take me back to that jail, and you let me sit there for the rest of my miserable life.
Vivian, I would not like to think that you threatened the life of my daughter-in-law.
No one saw me do anything of the kind.
You lying?
I don't know what you were told, but the fact is I had no intention of hurting Melanie. Yes, I eluded the guard because I was trying to rush in there and tell her that I was very concerned and I would never in any way harm her. Carly and I, everybody knows, have had a few difficulties. But Melanie, I have nothing against her. She's Philip's wife. She's lovely. And if I wanted Melanie dead, well, she'd be dead.
Well, you're not getting that chance again, Vivian. Victor, I expect you to back me up on this.
From the day I became your godfather, I swore that I would look out for you as long as I was around to do so. I don't welsh on deals like that. What I need to know now is, what's Melanie to you?
I should have never left town.
What difference would that have made?
Well, if I was there, maybe
Maybe what?
You were in Philip's house. How the hell could he let this happen to you?
Phil didn't do anything.
Oh, come on. He's a Kyriakis. So let me guess, it was a turf war between him and the Demirs or something,
No,
right?
this has nothing to do with his family. It's about mine.
Yours.
Didn't I tell you? I'm descended from generations of the scum of the universe. That's why I am the way I am.
Stop it. Don't talk about yourself like that. I see you getting hurt didn't keep you from going through with it.
Nope. I got married and then I got shot.
You don't think that's an omen? I'm just saying maybe... I mean, don't you think that it means it was a mistake?
Why would you ask if Melanie and I are still together? We just got married.
I don't know what made me say that. I guess I've just seen you go through so much. I didn't want to think that something went wrong between you and Melanie.
That's pretty decent of you to say, considering what you've been through, because of who I am.
I'll always be your friend, Philip. I'll always want you to be happy.
I want the same for you.
Actually, I am pretty happy.
Really?
Yeah, Nathan and I are doing really well.
A Horton? Wow, Grandma Brady's gonna love that.
She doesn't know yet. We've been kind of keeping it a secret.
Well, I feel special then. I'm glad I know. And maybe Nathan will finally get himself a life and stay out of mine.
What do you mean by that?
That dude is always lecturing me about how I'm not good enough for Melanie. And Melanie, she seems like she needs to take care of the guy. I think she feels guilty for dumping him.
Melanie gave me this before the wedding.
Well, I guess that makes it none of my business then, huh?
I don't think you have to worry about Nathan. He's moved on.
Good.
Speaking of moving on, aren't you supposed to be on your honeymoon cruise with Melanie sailing around the world?
We were. Carly Manning kind of put a hold on that.
Carly Manning? What does she have to do with you and Melanie?
A lot. Seeing how she's Melanie's mother.
You will be found innocent in a court of law. We will prove that that shooting was an accident that only happened because you were trying to protect your daughter from some crazy woman.
How are you going to prove all that?
Well, it helps that the victim can tell us what happened.
You think Melanie's going to testify for me?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, she hates me. She went through surgery and almost died. Because of me, she's had one shock after another since she's regained consciousness, and she's about to find out that Daniel is her father. You can't do that to her. You can't tell her that my fate is in her hands. I won't have it.
It's not up to you. We're handling this my way.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You are telling me you think it's a mistake that I married Philip?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Well, I don't know. Let's see. First, there's the unbelievable nerve of wise Nathan waving his finger at reckless Melanie and saying, "Do you see what happens, young lady?"
I totally was not doing that.
Then what were you doing? Where Where do you get off coming in here after I get married and acting like I matter to you?
You do matter to me. Damn it, I told you that the night before your wedding.
We're bombed.
That doesn't mean I didn't know what I was saying. What's your excuse?
What are you talking about?
Well, a certain nurse out there just told me that you were wondering why I hadn't been in to visit you.
Look, I don't know.
You don't know what I'm talking about? I think you still care about me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Can't imagine what it did to Melanie when she found out.
She's pretty strung out about it.
I bet. And Carly told her this on her wedding day?
No. No, she did it after she shot her.
I forbid you to bother Melanie with this.
You forbid me?
Yes.
Well, what if I don't care about what you forbid?
Then I will be really, really mad at you. Which would probably be the best thing that ever happened to you.
Hey, look, this is not even my responsibility. A shooting happened. Charges were filed. The DA office demands that the police department interview any material witnesses. I'm not going to lean on Melanie, give her the third degree, use the flashlight. I'm just going to ask her to tell me the truth.
I'm going to tell her not to do it.
I am trying to clear you of these charges. If you obstruct justice, hell, I'll send you up the river myself.
If there was any justice, Melanie wouldn't have been given a mother who does nothing but hurt her.
Well, here's the thing about being a parent. You have so much responsibility in your kid's life that hurting them kind of goes with the territory.
Not this kind of hurt. And I haven't just hurt Melanie, I've hurt Daniel.
Daniel, he's just being... He got you pregnant. You dealt with it the best way you knew how.
Oh, he's facing disciplinary action because he let me into Melanie's room. The woman that he loves found out in the worst possible way that he's a father. I'm a curse to him, just like I was to Lawrence, just like I am to you.
What were you supposed to do with Lawrence? Let him live? So that maybe someday he would kill you or your daughter when he was in one of his rages?
And what about you?
Don't worry about me. I'll decide if I've been hurt or not, and I haven't been.
Is that why your face looks like it does after you hang up from talking to Hope and Sierra on the phone? Or why I hear you walking around in the middle of the night because you can't sleep?
What's happened between Hope and me is between Hope and me.
I came back to Salem, and I made you keeper of my big secret. Don't you dare tell me that didn't screw things up with Hope. And don't you tell me that you wouldn't be better off if I left Salem forever.
Melanie is my patient. I saved her life.
And that's all she is to you?
I think that's a lot. We doctors tend to get upset when someone tries to undo what we've done just for the hell of it.
I told you I didn't do anything.
No, and I told you, you will never
Daniel.
go near her again. What, you don't like my manners with your house guests? Want to try to kill your daughter-in-law?
There's absolutely no proof that anyone other than Carly Manning did anything to try and harm Melanie.
It's funny how that worked out, isn't it? Will you just keep her away from my patients?
I can't believe Melanie was shot.
By Carly. It was an accident, but it was bad.
Is she okay?
Yeah, I mean, they had to rush her into surgery. It was scary. It was touch and go. But she came through.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, she was lucky. She should be getting out of the hospital soon.
She's still in the hospital?
So I'm gonna stop by the hospital. I gotta check my schedule and start going over my caseloads.
I have to get to her.
Well, hey, just wait. I'll go with you.
Well, I can't wait. I mean, I should have been there with her already. I'll see you later.
So I asked the nurse about you, big deal.
That's not what the nurse said. She said you want to know why I admitted to see you.
Why are you doing this?
Because you are hiding something from me, and I want to know what it is.
Stephanie.
Yes.
Hey.
What's up?
Can I ask you a favor?
Yeah, what is it?
Will you give this to Nathan for me?
No. What's wrong? Are you okay?
You'd know if you would...
If I would what? No, just tell me. Come on. What's wrong?
So we made a little visit to Melanie's room, did we?
You heard Daniel.
After we were specifically told not to do so.
I was trying to make her
You know,
comfortable.
Vivian, that dithering thing that you do stopped working on me back in the Reagan administration. Now tell me the truth.
I was going to smother her with a pillow.
After I switched the poison comb bobble. After I stopped you, that idiotic plan you had to kill Philip's wife. You go behind my back and try it again.
I didn't go through with it.
Only because Philip walked in on you.
No, because I realized hurting an innocent girl was not the answer.
Keep talking.
Carly Manning is the target. She is the reason that Hope and your granddaughter are living here and not with Bo.
I'm listening.
Well, there's no reason to hurt an innocent girl, Carly's daughter, to punish Carly because she's already arranged her own poetic justice.
I know what it's like to want to punish yourself. I've been there. When Zach died, I thought, why couldn't it have been me? Hell, it should have been me.
No.
But Melanie, she's alive. And she's feisty like her mom. She's going to pull through. She may not know it yet, but she needs you.
What I need and what I deserve are two different
Would
things.
you cut that out? She's never had a mother. You've never had a daughter. Do you? You'll be good for each other.
I'm not as sure about any of this as you are. I'm sorry.
Okay, fine. All right. Well, we'll have it your way. We'll go back to the court, change a plea. You'll be fitted for one of those orange jumpsuits. You'll look great in it. And your daughter will miss out on having a mother, and I'll miss out on having a future with you. A future I thought you wanted as much as I do. Was I wrong?
Look, you don't get to say anything, okay? Because you...
Okay.
I can't breathe.
All right. Are you in pain?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Just try to calm down, all right? Okay, lean forward. Careful. Just lay back. Relax. Okay. Take a deep breath. Good. That's my girl. Give me another one.
Things are a mess, granted. But they are not impossible.
After what Vivian did, Bo, that was kind of the last straw for me.
You probably can't see this right now, but not too far down the road, all this will be behind you. And you'll have your daughter in your life, and we'll have that fresh start we've wanted. Isn't that worth fighting for? Yeah.
Okay. You breathing easier now?
Yeah.
I think it was just an anxiety attack.
Yeah, then I moved.
Yeah, you disrupted the surgical wound, but it looked fine, so...
Melanie?
Hey. I'm so sorry, I just heard.
I was wondering where you were.
I was out of town.
You too. Oh. You guys went away together, huh?
We will return for the second half of Days of Our Lives in just a moment.
Bo told me what happened with Vivian. How's Melanie? I can't get the hospital to give me any information.
Oh, why don't you just break into the nurse's station, steal her tray? No, better yet, break into her room like Vivian did. See for yourself.
Okay, I had that coming.
No, Carly, you have a lot worse coming. Karma's a bitch. One question, though. Where was your famous concern when Melanie was being abused by the father you picked out for her?
I just want to know how she's doing.
I don't think she's going to be great, Carly. Not as long as Vivian has her scoped out as a way to get to you.
That's right. Look, I know you don't like me and you don't trust me, but you have to listen to me for just a minute, okay? Look, when Melanie is released from the hospital, you cannot take her back to your father's house, not with Vivian there. And I don't care how many times Victor insists that he has the situation under control, he doesn't. You're her husband now, Philip. You have to protect Melanie from Vivian.
You promised me twice now that you wouldn't lay a glove on Melanie.
Well, I didn't, technically.
Have you noticed the nondescript brown sedan that's parked across the street? One with a guy with a polyester sports jacket sitting in it. That's Bo's guy. Bo would love to make a case against you. And he wants me to help him. Turn over that poison comb, the one you were going to use against Melanie. Metal rod you were going to use to knock her off the roof. And I would become Father of the Year for helping Bo. And you would move into a big house with a lot of scary, horny women.
Victor, look, I was out of my mind with pain when I lost Lawrence.
Yes, I heard you talking to the walls.
I thought that hurting Carly's daughter was the revenge Lawrence wanted.
Oh, so this was his idiotic plan?
No, what I'm saying is that I'm back to my old self.
Oh, that should be very reassuring for me.
Well, I mean, I am no longer a threat to Melanie.
You've come to that epiphany many times before.
I mean it this time. I swear to you on Lawrence's life.
Lawrence's life? What life? Lawrence is as dead as vaudeville.
All right, fine, then on my life. If something happens to Melanie, may it strike me dead. Please believe me, Victor.
Looks like I hit the nail right on the head.
Yeah, Nathan and I were together.
Where'd you go?
Skiing.
Skiing. Like ski lodges? Hot buttered rum by the fire?
Yeah, except no butter in the rum. That doesn't sound too good.
Did you guys ever make it to the slopes?
Eventually. But, yeah, we skied a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like you two had so much fun.
We did.
Good.
You tried to tell me something before your anxiety attack.
Doesn't matter now.
I think it does.
I think you should get going. Oh, no, not you, Stephanie. She'll talk to you later, Nathan.
Sure.
Hey, Daniel.
Oh?
If it's okay with you, I'd like to take Melanie's statement now.
No, it's not okay. Not one bit okay. Well, Melanie Melanie is in no condition to be grilled.
No grilling, just going to take her statement.
And make her relive that night all over again?
I checked with the officer's log. She's up to visitors?
No. No, she's not.
I get why you're being so protective.
Yeah, of course you get it. Because Carly told you Melanie is my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you didn't have the decency to tell me.
Wasn't my place to tell you.
No, it was Carly's, and she should have just...
She was trying to...
No, if you say trying to protect me, I will punch you where you stand.
Okay.
Look how well Carly's protectiveness turned out for Melanie.
Yeah, and she feels like hell about that.
Good. It's good. Because when I think about how she worked me, I busted my ass to get her here on staff. No, you take it from me, Bo. You want to keep being her wingman? You're going to regret it.
That was a good 7. But that was only 7.
Huh?
That was only 7.
What?
It was only 7.
8. You satisfied?
I'm satisfied.
All's well, princess.
All's well.
Victor, please believe me, I've had a change of heart. Really.
Philip? How's Melanie?
She's doing well. In fact, she's going to be discharged from the hospital soon.
Oh, that's wonderful. Be nice to have her back home again.
Yes, it will. But she's not coming back here. Not until you kick that crazy bitch to the curb.
Philip?
Would you like to do the honors, or should I?
You have your reasons. You're upset with Carly, but that is no reason not to let me ask Melanie a few simple questions.
Just wanted to tell you how sorry I am.
What, because you and Nathan went away together?
Yeah.
I don't blame you for that.
You don't?
No. Like the four of us have switched partners enough. I think it's time that dance is over.
Wow. I was afraid...
I mean, I do wish you guys would have waited longer than 2 seconds after I got married before you went off, but I've done worse things, right?
I just don't want you to be mad at me.
You and I are fine. It's your boyfriend I have a small problem with. Who does he think he is coming in here acting like I matter to him? He couldn't even be bothered to read my letter.
That doesn't mean he doesn't care about you. It just means he doesn't want anything bad to happen to you.
He feels sorry for me.
That's not what I meant.
Whatever happened to my letter?
I didn't do anything with it.
I want you to destroy it. I don't want anybody to ever see it.
Done.
Excuse me.
Uncle Bo, what are you doing here?
I need to speak to Melanie. Hello.
Okay. Bye, Stephanie.
Bye.
Look, this is my house. Now, Vivian assures me that you misinterpreted what you saw in the room. The police obviously agree with her. They haven't come by here looking for her.
So you two are still out to nail Carly, huh? And that's the only reason you have her living here. It makes the plotting and the scheming a lot more convenient.
I have a score to settle with Carly. Wouldn't do it by using her daughter. That's the cowardly way.
He's calling you a coward, Vivian.
Philip. Philip, whenever you hurt, I feel your pain. I would never do anything to upset you.
Hush.
Look, don't talk that way to a guest in my house.
You're giving me lessons on manners. Do you ever choke on the hypocrisy? Huh?
I believe you were talking about Melanie and her coming back to this house. You gave me your terms and I rejected them. What now?
It's so hard to be a family again, Dad. Think about it. Are you really ready to blow all that for her?
And do I need to remind you that if it wasn't for her, you wouldn't even be here?
No. No, you definitely don't need to remind me. I never want to speak to you again. I never want to see you again. Ever. Okay, Vivian? Ever.
I'll go.
How many times do I have to tell you to stay the hell away from Melanie?
Daniel.
Are you that stubborn or that stupid?
I didn't come to see Melanie. I came to see you. I had to tell you how unbelievably sorry I am for what happened with Chloe. I swear I thought
save
about...
it. Save it, Carly. It's too late for sorry.
Hey, how'd your talk go with Melanie?
She was very upset.
About us?
Well, we were off having a wonderful vacation while she was fighting for her life. If I'd known anything like that was going to happen, I would have...
What? You would have what?
I hear that you could be going home soon.
That's what they tell me.
Well, that's great. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you could use some peace and quiet.
You can say that again.
A lot has been dumped on you because of Carly, and I'm sure you don't want to hear any more defenses of her. When she says that she did what she did to protect you, she's not lying. You think Trent Robbins was a bad man? Someone who abused you? Well, he had nothing on Larry. Lawrence Alamein killed a very good friend of mine. He raped one of Hope's cousins.
Sounds like him and Carly were a match made in heaven.
When I look at you and your mom, I see a couple women who've made mistakes. But the thing is, just like your mom, you're smart. And you've learned from those mistakes. I mean, look at you. You've married this terrific guy, someone who will take care of you. And I'd say that about him even if he wasn't my brother. And you could have something you thought you'd never have. A mother. A mother who will love you. A mother who'd do anything for you.
Why are you telling me this?
Oh, sorry. You're gonna have to get used to this new brother-in-law. Giving advice, it's something I consider part of my job description.
What kind of advice?
Give Carly. Give your mom a chance.
I don't want to ask you to go.
You didn't. I offered.
I'll talk to Philip, but in the meantime...
I'll pack my things.
Well, when you get to wherever you're going, don't unpack everything.
Why not?
You'll be back.
Hey.
Hey.
What are you doing here?
Came to get Melanie's statement.
And to try and talk me into giving Carly a chance.
Are you kidding me, Bo? My wife's lying in a hospital bed and you're trying to work her?
No. It's not what I'm doing.
Right. You're living with Carly. You shouldn't even be handling this case, Bo.
I can be objective.
Right. That's why you're telling Melanie to go easy on the woman who shot her.
Oh, Philip, it's okay. I appreciate you defending me, but I can handle it. You want a statement? I'll give you one.
Some story, huh?
So Melanie has a mother that she never knew about and doesn't find out until her mom shoots her. Yeah, I'd say that's some story. No wonder she was so...
What?
I don't know, she just seems so, furious at me. And poor girl must be furious at the world right now.
Yeah, I guess.
Listen, what happened to Melanie was terrible, and it wasn't our doing. I mean, there's nothing we could have done to change it, right?
Well, when you're right, you're right.
What does that mean?
It means that I need to stop whining about how sorry I am. I need to take action.
Now, you talking about taking action makes me nervous.
Well, don't be. I'm telling you, I am going to make this up to you and Melanie.
Really? Well, I don't see how that's possible. But I really do hope you get the chance.
Why wouldn't I?
Well, right now, Bo is interviewing Melanie. Yeah. Your future's in your daughter's hands.
This is a statement of Melanie Layton Kiriakis about what happened to her on her wedding night, February 14th, 2010. Go ahead.
I was at my wedding reception, and Vivian Alaman wanted to come talk to me. But she said it had to be alone because she wanted to talk to me about my mother. And the house was full of people, so we went upstairs on the roof. And Vivian started talking to me, and she wasn't making a whole lot of sense. And then Carly showed up. With a gun.
Hey, it's okay. You probably don't remember anything after that.
No, it's okay. I remember. I remember Carly taking the gun and pointed it right at me. And then I remember thinking, oh my God, this woman I barely even know is about to kill me, and I don't know why.
Finally, she pays for what she did to me.
Nobody is going to hurt our daughter.
If I were you, I'd be scared.